and welcome back to the shop. Today I'm going to be going over how to add a name to a sublimation image in Canva. This can be done with an image that you have created yourself, that you have purchased from me or any other digital designer. If this is something you're interested in learning more about, then stick around. Let's get started. So I am working on a Windows-based computer. So the first thing you want to do is go out to canva.com, and if you don't already have a Canva account, you can create a free account that will allow you to easily add a name to any sublimation design that you have or have purchased. As you can see, I've already opened a Canva and I've zoomed in on the left toolbar. You can see Canva, Home, Projects. First thing you're going to want to do is click on Create a Design. Then we're going to come down here and click on Custom Size. This will allow us to set the size of the item that you're wanting to do sublimation on. Today we're working with a sublimation design that's for a 20-ounce skinny straight tumbler. We want to set the width and the height, but first you want to set your units. We know that the units is in inches, so we check that, and then we come over here and set a width of 9.3 and a height of 8.2. And we click Create New Design. As you can see, it's created in the white area here that's now outlined in purple, but since I've clicked on it, it's created a workspace for us that is the size that we gave it of 9.3 by 8.2. Up here in the top, we can give it a title. I'm going to call mine Canva Example. And you can click off of it, and that saves it as a file within Canva. So the first thing we want to do is upload an image. So if you come over here on your left toolbar, you'll see this icon that says Upload. You can come to the top and you can click on the Upload Files, and it'll let you search for a file on your computer to bring into Canva. I've already brought my file in, so I'm going to click on this and bring it over into Canva. And then we're going to drag it to the size of the workspace. We're going to bring it up here to the top left corner, and you can see where it's snapped into that corner. And then we're going to take hold of this bottom white dot that's now purple and drag it over. Now, as you can see, it hasn't quite fit the area that we want, so we want to take this side bar and move it over to fill the white area entirely. As you can see, the design is now filling the workspace. So we're going to add a name to the sublimation image, and I want it to be here in this overlay that's created on the sublimation design. When purchasing any sublimation designs from Thurman Design Company, we typically add in a couple images that have some overlays on them so that you can easily add a personalization of a name or something that you want to see on the tumbler. To do this, we go over here to the side and we click on Text. And we're going to do Add a Subheading. And here's where you want to type the name or whatever you want to say on the tumbler. I'm going to put the name Brandon. Now that's a little small, so let me make that a little bit larger so you can see it. Now, that's not in a very good font. So if I click on it, up here it's showing me it's in Canva Sans font, which I don't think is the greatest font to be able to put a name on here. So I'm going to change that. I click on that box and it opens up a preview here on the left-hand side. And I am going to select Alex Brush. And it automatically changes the font of the name that I have on here. Now, the next thing I want to do is, right now it is horizontal on my page, and I want to make it vertical. So I'm going to come over here and click on top right. I'm going to click on position. I'm going to come down to the bottom of the left-hand pane where it says rotate. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to put a -90 and hit enter. And if you come over here, you can see, I'm going to drag it over here where you can read a little bit. It has turned the name from a horizontal view to a vertical view, but it's still a little small. So I'm going to resize it to make it a little bit bigger. Maybe a little bit bigger. You can resize it to whatever you feel suits your need and whatever size you want on your sublimation image. I think that looks pretty good. Now if I drag it up and down, you'll notice this purple line across the middle appears. When that does that, it's telling you that that name is now centered vertically on the side of that sublimation image. If we click off of it, you'll see what the image is going to look like now. It's very simple. Like I said, it's very simple to add a name. Now all we need to do is download this image, and you'll be able to, you would think you'd be able to use it. However, if you're only using the free account of Canva, it does not give you a high enough resolution or DPI on the image to be able to use for sublimation. So we're going to have to modify it once it gets downloaded out of Canva, and I will show you how to do that so that we can bring the image back up to a 300 DPI, which is what it came into Canva. So if we want to save this, we come up here in the right-hand corner, you'll see the button Share. And then we're going to click on Download. And you'll see that it has this sizing here. But if we start to play with that, you'll notice that can only be used in Canva Pro, which I do not have. So if you have a Canva Pro account, you can use this to, I would take it all the way to the right and download it, and you should get a high enough resolution file to use for your sublimation. If you only have a Canva free account, then you're going to have to do it the way I am doing it. I'm going to show you right now, which is click on Share, Download, and click on Download again. As you can see, this bar here, it's downloaded the image. And now I'm going to bring in my open up my downloads folder. And as you can see, it's brought in Canva example.png. That's the file name that we gave it here in Canva. So I don't know if how you have your folders set up, but I have mine set up to where I can see the dimensions of it in pixels, as well as the horizontal and vertical resolution. This is the DPI. As you can see, downloading it out of Canva on a free account only gives you 215 DPI, which is not, it's going to be too pixelated to be able to use for sublimation and image. So what I'm going to show you next is how to take this image and bring it into another tool, and we're going to bring it up to, and we're going to upscale it to a 300 DPI image. So let me move that out of the way. Let's get over to the other tool that we can use. So I've opened up, I've gone to a website that's called convert.town/image-DPI. And what this tool does is allows you to bring your image into, drag it down onto their website, and it will convert it to whatever DPI resolution that you see here and you choose. Now this one, 300's in gray, which is what I want, so I'm going to leave it there. So now what I need to do is I'm going to go over to my documents folder, and I'm going to drag in the image, the Canva example, into convert.town, and allow, right now it's changing the DPI resolution of the file, and then it will automatically download it to my computer. And once it does, I will open it up and we will take a look at the image to see the quality of it. Okay, so it's automatically downloaded the Canva example 300.png. I'm going to go over here to off to the side. I'm going to go to my downloads directory again, and I'm going to double click and bring in, here's the image. As you can see, it's the Canva example 300.png. It's the one that they looked at. And what I'm going to do is zoom in on it and see how the quality. Now you'll see we have a watermark on here, but we don't want to worry about that. But what we're looking for is to see if there's any pixelation, which you can see there is not. There's a very clear image. So it has done a really good job of cleaning up this image and the pixelation. Now over here, what you're seeing is the edge of where that overlay that's on there for the name. But you can see in different areas, the eyes look good, the nose, everything looks really good. So as you can see, it's pretty easy to go into Canva, add a name to it, personalize it to your needs. And then if you, even with a free tool, you can find another free tool to do a DPI convert on it and bring it up to the quality that you need for good sublimation. So I hope this video helped you understand how easy it is to add a personalization and do a conversion of the DPI. If you like the video, click like. It helps us to understand what videos that you like and what kind of content that you guys want to see more of. Also think about subscribing to our channel. I hope you enjoyed the video, and as usual, have a great day, and you're welcome back to shop anytime.